Hey guys, welcome to a new video today. Again, Charles D'Souza here, and this is my third video which I'm uploading. And as I said, I wanted to uh, start a YouTube videos to share some of my own experiences, which I learned earlier in my late, 20s, late 30s and mid 30s. Some of things how to overcome our day-to-day anxieties, panic attacks, moderate depressions, and also insomnia. So there are so many things to share, and as I said in my first video, I'm free of all these things for the past 5 years. Okay, so what it takes, and today I thought I will speak specifically about one specific technique, in case any one of you watching right now who has extreme anxiety due to various reasons. It could be anxiety triggered due to a clinical reasons, because of some chemicals in your brain are depleted or not firing, as the neurotransmitters are not firing because of various reasons. But there is one technique which has worked me immensely, was EFT technique. I'm sure many of you have researched on the internet, will have come across this technique called emotional freedom technique. Possibly you might have not practiced it, or even if you have practiced it, maybe not consistent. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that EFT is a very good technique, not only for people who have mental illness issues or some confidence issues. So this technique is such a wonderful thing that it has helped me and given results just a matter of 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, I just stumbled upon this technique earlier this year in February, when I myself was going through almost 1.5 months of deep anxiety again, which has creeping back in my life for one of the events which happened last year. And because, and at that point in time, I've just started a medication just for 1 or 2 months, and I thought again I can't get on back to medication. I was just looking out for something, that what is that I can find this time that can help you. With every time some other thing came up, I managed to find something out there, dig something out there, whether it's on the internet or through the books or talking to people, how I can get out of this phase of my life. And this is when I was searching on the YouTube, what are the new techniques which I can not only learn but also make it as a part of my day-to-day maintenance practice, whether it's related to health, physiological health or mental health, which can enhance, not only manage my health issues, mental health issues, but also enhance my way of living my day-to-day life. Okay, and my performance at work, or maybe socializing. So this technique I will just teach you. I would not claim myself as an expert on this technique, because even though it appears simple, but I would not have the answers, in-depth answers, how it scientifically works on your brain. There are papers written on EFT, I think in John Hopkins or Stanford. You can go through that by just a simple Google. But here is what I do, and I would like to share it, because this is such a simple technique. You can put it in your regular schedule without taking much of your time in your regular works. If you're a busy full-time employee or a business, it can just help you to do a kind of a declutter of your brain before you go to sleep, and also clear your brain to start off the day. So I practice it just before going to bed, half an hour before going to bed. And believe me guys, the last, since I practicing this maybe every alternate day, 3 to 4 times a week, it has done tremendous benefits. And this is how I practice it. So I just wanted to share this technique with you all. Just 10 minutes technique. There is no blueprint as such that it has to be exactly done in a certain way, but I will share what worked for me, guys. So here is the thing. It is called emotional freedom technique. And what you do is you just tap a few points in your body, whether it is your arms, your forehead, and your cheeks, just eyelids, and some areas, collarbone, chest, Okay, so I'm going to show you the technique what I do, and you have to say some few words, guys, to heal yourself with this technique. So you start with your karate chop hand, left hand, hold your left hand in a karate chop position, and then take your four fingers of your right uh, arm and start tapping this position, right? So gently start tapping, uh, and as you tap you can say, you can keep saying this, even though there are some negative emotions within me, there are some negative feelings within me, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Even though there are some negative feelings within me and negative thoughts within me, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. You can just use whatever the thought and feelings you can comes to your mind, guys. So keep tapping for at least maybe a minute, even though you can close your eyes, even though there are some negative feelings within me, there are negative thoughts within me, I still love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Okay, once you're done, you take your two fingers of each hand and then start tapping at the beginning of your eyebrows, and say it with me. Close your eyes. All the negative energy within me release. Next, end of your eyebrows. All the negative thoughts within me release. Any negativity which is blocking my actions release. Top of your head. Now below your eyelids, again any negativity which is blocking my actions release. And then at your upper lip, between upper lip area here with the two fingers, any negative feelings within me release. Any negativity which is blocking my actions release. That is just below your chin. And here, any negative thoughts within me release. Again for about 30 seconds. Keep tapping. And then once you're done with your face and collarbone area tapping, then you lift your left arm up and start tapping about 5 inches below your armpit. Any negative emotions within me release. Any negative feelings within me release. Yeah, so you're done with your face and upper body tapping. And now take your left arm, hold your index finger and thumb together this way, and take the two fingers on the right palm or four fingers and start tapping on the place where the nails meet the thumb. Same goes with the other finger. So keep tapping like this. Any negative emotions release. Any negative feelings release. Any negative thoughts within me release. Any negative blocking my actions release. So as you saw, as in and when I'm doing, I'm switching, keeping my thumb finger intact and switching between the other fingers. First, again I'll repeat, your first thumb and then your index finger, and then switch to the middle finger, start tapping, and then to the ring finger and your little pinky, right? So keep tapping each and every place about 30 seconds with saying the same suggestions to your mind. Okay, so this is a very effective technique. So we're done with tapping, and now again back to the karate chop position and start tapping with your four fingers on the right arm, just couple of just below your left arm on the wrist area. Okay, and say it with me. Even though I have some negative emotions within me, negative feelings within me, I love and express myself exactly the way I am. even though I have some negative emotions within me and negative feelings within me, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. One more time. Even though I have some negative emotions within me and negative feelings within me, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. And then once you're done finishing all the tapping points, take a deep breath and let go from your mouth. So that's it, guys. It's a very simple technique. So I had to share, and it as simple as it sounds, guys. Sometimes you may tend to ignore it because is this how simple it can be, and that's the problem. Sometimes we try to overthink in certain things, unless only when it is complicated it works. Only when you have some chemical formulation of a drug which can go and impact your brain, it will work. No, we sometimes we might find answers just outside there. We just have to hear it out, okay, no matter how simple it looks. And the best way to know it is to try it and be consistent for at least 3 to 4 weeks, guys. And as I said, you, in case any of you, this is not necessary for somebody who is having anxiety or panic attack or moderate depression. It is also for people who want to have a regular maintenance to do a brain dump, cleanup of their daily clutters of thought which is comes into your brain, whether it's related to work, the family, or the finance, guys. It is a very good way to dump your brain when you go to sleep in the night or start your day. Try it, guys. And this is what I had to share for today's video, and see you soon in my next video.